Hey, what's up, guys? WhirlXbow back here, and today we are going to be playing some unholy Death Knight. The chip unholy mid-range aggro tempo-y deck that kind of relies on Helya to win the game. Not gonna lie, it's a really fun deck that I do enjoy playing. Therefore, to me, this seems like a good time. Anyways, with that being said, how about we kill the first one and let's see how it goes. Alrighty, our first matchup is Demon Hunter. I was about to call him a Death Knight, but no, it's Demon Hunter. Let's keep this. This seems fine. Hand is not bad looking. It's very tempo oriented. Let's start with this. Anyways, I don't have much actually to talk about today. I am absurdly tired. I got called into work today, even though I was supposed to have the day off because one of my coworkers was sick, which kind of sucks, but what can you do? You know, it is what it is. Play this. He's gonna trade into here. I have something for this, but this should be fine. Also, I hope today's audio is better than yesterday's. Yesterday's audio was a little bit, I'm gonna say it, fucked up. Don't know why that was the case. I didn't really do anything different compared to what I normally do. So, yeah, but I did notice today, like, when I was just, like, idle, like, no sound playing through my mic or anything, and I wasn't talking, the audio was completely messed up. So, that was a thing. A little bit upset about that, but I think I fixed it. Not 100% sure about if what I did worked or not. It looked better, like at least in the software. I haven't dived super deep into it, I'll be honest. This is not an ideal position. Okay. So if he works on board, right? Because there's a 6-8 kills of this. I guess he has these two still to deal with, but I guess I'm a big dude with taunt, which should hopefully be good enough to help win the game. Are you serious? That's... Oh, that's so bad. This is like the worst meme to pull from his deck. Here, let's... I don't like this, but it's what I feel like I have to do here. Oh, that was like the worst hits imaginable. Like this pull. Ugh. Okay, we've lost this game. I don't want to say he hit the dream, but he kind of hit the dream. Oh my god, what the fuck is this game? Well, GG. There's nothing I can realistically do here. Because now it's trade, do this, and I die. I pulled the worst minions imaginable from his deck. It is what it is, I guess. Yeah, I guess let's just queue up the next one. Druid now. Oh, Helya. Oh, that last game was a little rough, I won't lie. We're gonna keep a pretty aggressive mull for Helya. I hope it's gonna be good enough. At least that's my current plan. Welcome, tired. Take one here, I think it's fine. Oh. By the way, I hope everybody has a beverage. I'm currently drinking me, as you guys should probably know at this point, a nice, ice-cold brewski. Love me a good cold brewski. To be fair, I had a couple drinks with a coworker's friend, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm vibing right now. We had a couple, like, at the restaurant I worked at, I finished my shift, and he wanted to talk to me about something. I don't want to say too much right now. I'll say more tomorrow. Not because it's like, oh, whatever, but it's kind of like a secret, and I feel like, not that I know that any of my coworkers know that I make YouTube videos. I haven't like told them or anything, but it's also not the type of thing where it's like someone knows and then someone tells something, like, don't want to leave it at that chance type shit. So I will potentially talk about it a little bit more tomorrow. Not 100% sure if I will or not, but before someone drawn. What? Is this card actually just in the deck? I've never seen this card. It is just in the deck. Huh. I thought it was this online. It looked interesting. That's like the main reason I wanted to give it a try. I don't know how good it is, I'll be honest. Let's go for the punch face plan. This card is kind of awkward because I want to build up my corpses for the grave strength, but I mean, to be fair, if he does poison seeds here, I just win the game, so. Just as lethal. I think this is just lethal, right? It's like 15 damage. Yeah, it's well above lethal. Woo! Great strength being a broken ass Hearthstone card. Who thought 4 mana Bloodlust was a good card? I don't know, but I like abusing how broken that card is. Anyway, so that being said, let's skip the next one. Alright. Looks like it's just full of interesting cards. Like, straight up, okay. I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to make it sound like I looked at the deck extensively. I don't really like doing that. I like to just learn and, like, find things out about a deck as I'm playing it on the channel. So I'll see a deck that just has like names I don't recognize of cards, and I'll pick it. And Terrible Chef is like one of those cards. It's like I've never seen this card before in my life, but it looks like I was like, oh, that must mean it's good. I don't think this card is that good. Okay, well, you know, even though I don't think this card is that good, it's an interesting card nonetheless. I feel this might be a standard deck. Like, the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm seeing some of the card choices. I'm like, oh, this might actually just be a standard. I don't know if Deathlord is actually standard right now, or Sea Giant, or Stitch Giant, but some of these cards are super fucking interesting. Sorry, that's what you typically want to do, but also having another scar doesn't really change much in my life, especially in my hands. But like, I have like a burn. It's on my middle finger on my right hand. And it's between like the first two knuckles, but there's like a whole bunch of peeling skin around it. And I'm just kind of like pulling it off. Not typically something you'd want to do, but you know, it is what it is. Like, I like, honestly, okay, so this card doesn't seem that good, but like, feeding something like this is like still pretty solid. Just get a 10-10 taunt here because our cards are balanced. Honestly, making a shit cost more is like pretty solid here. That's fun. Punch right into my 10-10, please. This point, we're just playing for tempo. Slash, we dome him for enough damage, he can't actually attack with this until he kills us, so. Yeah, unless he wants to attack my 1-3, but that still leaves a 10-10 up, which he probably can deal with. The fact he played both of his parachute brigades, or brigades, or however the fuck you pronounce that card. Is it Brigand or Brigade? Not sure. But woo! Win the game. But yeah, the fact he played both of them is like feels bad. Anyways, let's queue up the next one. Alright, Shaman. Hard multiple hand. So one thing to tie in all of our wins with versus our losses, we drew Helya. So the fact that Helya's in our opener this game, okay, we also have the coin, so that might help, but man, I love this. This is like arguably my favorite legendary to play with. It's so cool how the card works. Again, I would love the more recent Reno cards going back to working the way they used to work. Or the old ones worked, you know. They only work if you're currently Highlander versus if you've always been Highlander type shit. I don't know why I thought this card was a battle cry, but I definitely thought this card was a battle cry. But no, I would honestly just I feel like it would make Death Knight a little bit better if that's how the card worked versus how it actually does work. Like, it would be so much better if, like, right, we just turned off Reno Portrait, you know? And, well, to be fair, we'd have to shovel another plague into his deck, but what I'm getting at is just, I feel like that nerf hit Death Knight harder than people thought, and honestly made cards like Bad Luck Albatross feel a little bit, I don't want to say worthless, but worthless. We get a 1/3 taunt here. It's not bad. That's a pretty big guy, not gonna lie. It does help feed the corpses, which is kind of nice, since it summons basically 2 dudes, right? It summons the 4/4. Oh no. That's really bad, actually. So I won't trade that in. Such a bad draw here. Okay. Oh, that mutinous is so good for him. Alright, well, GG. Next one, boys. Yeah, there was nothing I could have drawn in the deck to beat that. So let's kill the next one. Alright. Another Rouge. I want to keep those just so I at least have one early gameplay, even though it's not the best. This hand is really fucking bad. There's a lot of 3-drops in this deck, is something I'm realizing. While I'm playing it, it's something I'm realizing. What, with 8 3-drops? It's a lot of fucking 3-drops. Okay. Not having a 1-drop here is really fucking bad, though. Let's play this. Maybe I should have pointed out a 3-drop because I have so many in my hand. But I think this is fine. Plenty of just like straight Thief Rogue. Interesting. Maybe I'll get a chance to play this card this game. Corpse is spent. I mean, okay, so I guess like kind of like the dream scenario would be if you was able to just slam like both of these on 4 or something like that. That sucks. So I need to figure out a way that I can kill these guys off. Because if I play them, he steals them. I haven't seen this card since it was standard, fuck. We're also playing as a guy that clearly would rather have fun and play like some wild shit than just play the meta, which I do like a lot. I'm so tired, honestly, of playing its meta decks. It's kind of crazy. I know, I feel like that's a lot of people's setup or like mentality about all of this, where it's just like, I don't really want to play against meta all the time. So finding these people that are playing like off meta decks is pretty fun. I have no idea how this works if I play it. It might have been a little bit crazy to do this, but that's fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Are you serious? I hate those games sometimes. Sometimes I fucking hate this game. Ah, that was such an insane discover, but it's fine. We got this. Apparently I can't fucking count. I was able to play this after I hear powered, but apparently I can count. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Ugh. At least you had another poisonous sky with rush immune. Close enough. Alright. Instead of Hodir. Is that actually spelled Odin? Or Hodir? Son of Hodir. I definitely read that as Odin. Or Hodin. The first I didn't get this might sound wild. But I don't know how many of you guys remember when I was talking about a game called Wizard 101 and like the fact I want to play through part of it on stream. Don't think I'll ever get to play through like that whole game because it is a very, very, very long game. But it's a game I kind of do want to play through. The story of that game, from what I hear, is phenomenal. I'm gonna draw some 8/8s, but Frosted is one of, I don't want to say it's like a big bad, but it's like a relatively important character to the story of that game. And I believe I mentioned him on the channel previously. A channel called Chupo. He did like a whole playthrough of Wizard 101, which is how I know that the odds of me actually playing through that game from start to finish is never gonna fucking happen. Because it is a long game. I think he said like to get like to 100% the game, quote unquote 100%. It's one of those games you can never. It's an MMO, so you can basically never actually 100% it. But he spent hundreds of hours to do it. Well, that's a thing. Maybe I draw 4 8/8s. Another Son of Hodir. 7 8 here. What would I have to draw to actually win this game besides have him draw a shitload of plagues? I'm honestly worried I'm just potentially dead in the next 2 turns. They always have the answer, don't they? Can my RNG effects not fuck me in the ass for like once? Like honestly, that'd be fucking beautiful. I'm just dead on board, right? 8 and 19. Yeah, I'm just dead on board. And you need to draw a fucking plague. Fuck me. Fuck this game. Son of Hodir. I'm gonna call him Son of Odin, just because. Fuck pronouncing words correctly. Son of Odin. Interesting card. It could be so good, but it just felt like every single time I played a big dude, my opponent had like the perfect answers for it, even though it'd be RNG. Whether it was that, was it rush poisonous, gain immune for a quick draw, or set it to a 1/1 quick draw, or whatever. Ugh. It is what it is. This deck is very interesting. I feel like I did not do it justice in playing it. Because, like, I feel like this card... I feel like this card, honestly, is very, very strong. The Sickly Grimewalker. I feel like that card is ridiculously strong. Just gonna learn to play it a little bit better. Just because, like, your hero card becoming kill something is absurd. But I feel like the amount of stupid expensive 8/8s does not help the deck, even though Corpse Bride plus Stitch Giant is very, very strong. It definitely would help if you want to complete the was it Climactic Explosion? The Climactic Necrotic Explosion definitely helps for this. Helps it a lot. Because, I mean, using 10 corpses, right, can almost instantly upgrade you to as close to, like, the achievement as you can get, right? Because the achievement is they're all at 7. So spending 10 corpses, 1 puts the damage up to 7, 4 more puts summons up to 7, and then you have 4 more, so it's like 4 souls. So that means you're missing 6 corpses spent in order to complete the achievement if you want to do it all in one game. It doesn't have to be all one game. It's just you need to do it where it deals 6 damage, summon 7 dudes, and summon 7 sevens. Well, souls with 7 attack, souls with 7 health. It can all be done separately, in theory. I believe it's 7s. I really hope it's 7s, or else I'm gonna sound like a fucking moron. Not 10s, is it? When did this card come out? I'm trying to think of the name of that set. That shows me the image. This one. Yeah, Clemency Special, where every number is at 7 or more. So you can do it over 7 times, or over 4 times, right? Where you can summon something with 7 health, and then summons with 7 attack, and then 7 damage, and 7 of them. But, it's a pretty interesting card. I do think this card is actually very, very strong. I shouldn't say very, very strong, but like it's has potential of actually doing things, if that makes sense. Anyways, I'm done for tonight. I'm absurdly tired, so I'm gonna off here. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see y'all in the next one. Alright, guys? Yeah. Peace.